Third Intermediate, Upstream 3, Unit 7. Lesson 7E, Surprise, Surprise. Objectives. To identify the narrative elements in a story. To reorder the elements of a narrative story in a layout. To write a narrative story using the right sequence of its elements. What is a narrative story? A narrative story is a story that happened to you. For example, last summer holiday, I traveled to France with my family. The trip was awesome. We had a lot of fun there. We went to Disneyland. As we were walking in the park, we saw all Disney's famous characters, like Mickey Mouse, which I love the most. Later on, I took photos with the performers of a show I had seen, which was marvelous. We spent the whole day there because we wanted to attend the parade that had already started when we arrived. But luckily, we didn't miss the fireworks show. Going to Disneyland, then you finish the story. Which tense is used in a story? Past. There are three forms: past simple with regular and irregular verbs, past perfect, had plus past participle, past continuous, was, were plus verb ing.
My dear students, now underline the past tense verbs in the story. Pause the video, do the task, then play it again to check your answers. Let's check the answers. Traveled, past simple of travel. Was, past simple of is. Had, past simple of have. Went, past simple of go. Were walking, past continuous, were plus verb ing. Saw, past simple of see. Took, past simple of take. Had seen, past perfect, had plus past participle. Was, past simple of is. Spent, past simple of spent. Wanted, past simple of want. Had already started, past perfect, had plus past participle of start. Arrived, past simple of arrive. Didn't miss, past simple of negative don't. These are the answers. Check your answers carefully.
Read then answer the questions to find out the main elements of a story. Pause the video to read. You can answer the questions. When did the story take place? Where were they? Who were the main characters in the story? What happened in the story? What happened in the end? How did the characters feel? As you see, winter night is the answer for the first question. When did the story take place? Winter night. Then, where were they? In her friend's house. Who were the main characters in the story? Amina, and Fatma, as you see marked with the yellow. Number 4, what happened in the story? The doorbell rang. She saw a big box in front of the door and a lovely white cat looking outside the box. What happened in the end? At the end, they spent the whole night playing with the cat. How did the characters feel? Happy. Task 3. The main elements of a narrative story. Time, place, weather, main characters, what happened first and next, what happened in the end, characters' feeling. Task 4. Now reorder the elements of a narrative story layout. You can pause the video and fill in the first paragraph, what comes in the second paragraph, and what comes in the third paragraph. Let's check the answers. Time and place come in paragraph 1. Also the weather and the characters. In the second paragraph, the events, the first, the second, and the third, and the problem. And the third paragraph, the ending and the feelings. Here are some suggestions for starting a narrative story. One day, I was walking in the garden and suddenly I heard a scream. Last week, I traveled to Dubai with my family. The journey was really terrible because before 2 days, it was my birthday, so my family decided to surprise me, but Task 5. Write an unforgettable story that happened to you. Include the following. Remember, 120 words to 140 words. In the introduction, in paragraph 1, you answer these questions. When did the story happen? Where did it happen? Who were with you? The main body is paragraph 2. You answer this question. What happened? First, then, after that, etc. And the third paragraph is the conclusion. You answer these questions. What happened in the end? How did you feel? Pause the video and write the story. After you finish writing the story, check these elements. Did you write all the elements? Did you use correct tense? Did you write 3 paragraphs? Did you write 120 to 140 words? Did you use correct spelling? Did you use punctuation marks and the right capitalization? Did you follow the correct layout? If you did this, it means your answers are correct. Remember, refer to the story in your student's book, page 86. Thank you for listening.